Hey there, welcome back to Bike Buzzing, the home for every engine lover and design enthusiast looking to stay ahead of the curve. Today, we're switching gears from the usual two-wheeled machines to something far more luxurious, refined, and powerful. We're taking a deep dive into the 2025 Lexus LS 500, a car that not only defines flagship luxury from Lexus but also challenges the very idea of what a modern executive sedan should be. If you're a fan of quiet, confident performance, world-class interiors, and understated elegance, then this car might just be your dream come true. So grab a coffee, relax, and let's get into the heart of what makes the 2025 LS 500 one of the most compelling sedans on the road today. Lexus has always positioned the LS as the ultimate expression of Japanese craftsmanship, and the 2025 model year only strengthens that philosophy. From the outside, it may look familiar at first glance, but closer inspection reveals a number of thoughtful refinements. The grille design has been reshaped with a more three-dimensional spindle pattern, which feels both modern and deeply sculptural. The LED headlamps are narrower and sharper, giving the front end a focused, more aggressive look. Around the rear, the taillights now have a cleaner, horizontal design that helps visually widen the car, and the chrome accents have been replaced with darker, more subtle finishes to reflect a premium yet stealthy vibe. New wheel options range from sporty multi-spoke designs to more elegant polished styles, with sizes ranging up to 20 inches. All these changes combine to give the LS 500 a presence that is commanding without shouting, refined luxury at its most confident. Beneath the sculpted hood is a 3.4-liter twin-turbocharged V6 engine that produces a silky smooth 416 horsepower and an impressive 442 pound-feet of torque. This power is sent through a 10-speed automatic transmission that's been tuned to deliver seamless gear changes, whether you're accelerating hard on a freeway ramp or cruising gently through city streets. The LS 500 doesn't try to mimic the brute force performance of some of its German rivals. Instead, it delivers acceleration that feels effortless, almost like a strong wave of torque just quietly pushing you forward. 0 to 60 comes in around 4.6 seconds, which is more than enough for a car of this size and segment. You get the option of rear-wheel drive for that classic luxury sedan feel or all-wheel drive if you live in a region where weather or confidence in traction is more important. The car also includes adaptive variable suspension and available air suspension, which continuously adjusts to the road conditions and driving style to provide that floating on-air experience Lexus sedans are known for. Even over broken pavement or expansion joints, the LS 500 soaks it all up in silence and stability. Despite all that performance, Lexus manages to keep things relatively efficient. The rear-wheel drive version delivers about 18 miles per gallon in the city and 29 on the highway, while the all-wheel drive version gets slightly less, around 17 and 27 respectively. Of course, if you want something even more economical, Lexus continues to offer the LS 500h, a hybrid version that combines a V6 with an electric motor to return a combined rating of roughly 28 miles per gallon. But for those choosing the regular LS 500, you're getting a beautiful balance of performance and fuel economy, especially considering the power available under your right foot. Once you step inside the LS 500, the experience becomes something entirely different from your typical luxury car. Lexus has poured an obsessive level of detail into the interior, and it shows in every seam, surface, and switch. You'll find options like hand-pleated door panels that resemble origami patterns, along with stunning Kiriko glass inlays that shimmer differently depending on the light and angle. The seats are wrapped in semi-aniline leather that feels rich to the touch, and you can select from multiple color combinations including new ones for 2025. Both front and rear seats are heated and ventilated, with 28-way power adjustability available for the driver and front passenger. And if you choose the executive rear seat package, you get reclining seats, memory functions, ottoman-style leg rests, and a touchscreen console to control everything from lighting to sunshades to temperature. This is not just a car you drive, it's a car that serves as your sanctuary on the move. The quietness inside the cabin is another highlight. Acoustic glass, active noise cancellation, and better door insulation all work together to make the LS 500 feel more like a rolling soundproof studio than a car. Lexus has also added ambient lighting with customizable colors, a subtle fragrance diffuser, and upgraded materials on touchpoints like the armrests, console, and dashboard. The entire space is warm, inviting, and very human-centered, in contrast to some other luxury sedans that feel more like tech showcases than actual cars. Speaking of tech, Lexus has finally answered one of the biggest criticisms from previous LS models. The 2025 LS 500 now comes with a larger, faster 14-inch touchscreen that features a more intuitive user interface. Gone is the frustrating touchpad from older models. Instead, you now have a clean, responsive layout that supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. There's also a native voice assistant, cloud-based navigation, and over-the-air updates to keep everything fresh and running smoothly. For audiophiles, the available 23-speaker Mark Levinson reference sound system is one of the best in the business, offering rich bass, crystal-clear mids, and a spacious soundstage. You can also expect plenty of modern connectivity features like USB-C ports throughout the cabin, a wireless charging pad up front, and an optional rear seat entertainment package for passengers in the back. Safety is always top of mind for Lexus, and the LS 500 delivers with a robust list of standard and available features. The car includes Lexus Safety System Plus 3.0, which incorporates a pre-collision system with pedestrian and cyclist detection, adaptive cruise control that can adjust for curves, lane tracing assist, lane departure alert with steering assist, and road sign recognition. New for 2025 is an upgraded hands-free highway driving mode, which allows the car to handle certain highway stretches with minimal driver input, including lane changes and curve navigation. There's also a full suite of parking aids like a 360-degree camera system, automated parallel and perpendicular parking, rear cross-traffic braking, and front and rear parking sensors. All of this works seamlessly to provide a safety net that's always active, even when you aren't consciously thinking about it. When it comes to pricing, the 2025 Lexus LS 500 starts at $80,900 for the base rear-wheel drive version. If you opt for the all-wheel drive variant, the price goes up slightly to around $83,500. The F-Sport model, which includes sportier design cues and a more dynamic suspension tune, starts at approximately $85,000. For those interested in the hybrid version, the LS 500h with all-wheel drive comes in at about $91,200. If you want the full luxury experience with executive rear seats, Kiriko glass, and top-tier audio and safety packages, the final price can climb beyond $105,000, depending on configuration. But even at its highest price point, the LS 500 offers a level of quality and reliability that many more expensive rivals struggle to match. So where does the LS 500 stand in 2025? Simply put, it remains one of the most refined, elegant, and well-built full-size sedans in the world. It doesn't shout for attention, and that's exactly why it stands out. It's the car for those who understand luxury not as an accessory, but as a philosophy. It rewards the driver with smooth, confident performance, pampers all occupants with impeccable comfort, and impresses with quiet strength rather than flashy gimmicks. While the German trio might still dominate the sales charts, the Lexus LS 500 quietly proves that grace, craftsmanship, and engineering excellence never go out of style. And that brings us to the end of today's deep dive. If you found this video informative and entertaining, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Bike Buzzing for more awesome content on the latest rides, tech updates, and comparisons that matter. Hit the bell icon so you never miss another episode. Thanks for riding along with us today, and until next time, stay buzzing, stay curious, and keep loving the road.